What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today we're here with Kat, the course builder. That's Kat, the coursebuilder.com. And, we want to speak to her today about something that, is very interesting to me, because a lot of people has asked me questions about my knowledge about social media. And Kat here is a woman that could actually help package that. So I definitely want to learn about that business. So Kat, thank you for joining us on the show today.
Thank you so much for having me, Phillip. I'm so excited to be here.
Well, you just sound very exciting and chipper, and that's always starts off great for me.
Well, I'm glad to be here. I really am. This is awesome.
All right, so Kat, talk to us a little bit about, your business and building courses, because, people, definitely these days like to learn different things. They don't want to go sometimes to a classroom. So tell us about that, because, this is something that's new, at least for a lot of us.
Yeah. Well, you really hit it right on the head, Phillip, when you said people don't want to go to a classroom. According to Entrepreneur Magazine, 90% of all learning in 2017 was informal. Okay, so that means that people weren't just going to universities and signing up to get into all of this debt. It means that they were learning from average, ordinary experts, subject matter experts, just like you, just like your audience, people with 10, 20, even 30 years of experience. That is who people want to learn from. And that's what I think is so super exciting.
Yeah, and what you just said, and even what I noticed, that they sometimes just want to hear regular people put it out there, and for them to learn it, sometimes they just need to put a certain way where they maybe can see it a little bit versus just listening to you, or maybe even both. But the courses itself, like, how did you get into structuring that? Because you're the first person I spoke to that do something like that.
Yeah, well, I am a real life instructional designer. I don't play one on TV. So that means that I have been building, launching, and teaching courses for more than 18 years. I have a master's degree in instructional design and teaching with technology, and I've built courses for some of the largest organizations in the world, such as Walmart, Verizon Wireless, Ocean Spray, the IRS, and many, many more. But in 2015, I decided to take my skills to the coaching class, to the entrepreneur class, and teach them what corporations have been doing for years and years, decades and decades. How do I know? Because I was helping them make a ton of money doing it. And so now what I'm doing is helping the entrepreneur class to take that content, that 10, 20, 30 plus years of content that's in their heads, and get it out of their heads and into a course that they can sell to that 90% of the population who wants to learn from them. So that is what I do.
Now, Kat, just based on how you come across, you do a lot of motivational speaking?
Well, I wouldn't say I don't know if it's quite motivational. I don't know if you could really categorize it as that, but I do a lot of Facebook Lives, and I talk to a lot of entrepreneurs and would-be entrepreneurs about the possibilities, because it is so wide open. It is literally projected. The online course business is projected to be a more than $240 billion with a B dollar industry in 2023. So that means that this is wide open. And I don't know about you, but I just want my little itty bitty slither of that. Okay. I just want my little itty bitty piece. Okay. And so I'm that's why I'm so grateful to come on here and really help your audience to really see the possibilities that everything that they've been learning and doing for corporations, they can package that up and sell it to everyday people who want to learn from them.
Now, what you just stated, that is something that's great, because maybe this knowledge you've been having and you could package it. And, I'm a firm believer, maybe not everybody, the game is to be sold, not told. Sorry. Yeah. I just believe in that. If you really want the knowledge, you'll get it. Right.
Absolutely.
So if a person came to you and said, Kat, I really would like to get a course done by you, what would be the first steps for them to do that?
Yeah, well, the first thing is to go ahead and reach out to me and book some time, and I'm happy to do that. And that's the first thing, so that I could really understand what kind of course they're wanting to create. There are several different types of courses, right? There's more than one. You got the online course, you have the in-person workshop, there's the pay and play course, the group coaching program, the high level group coaching program, webinars. And so there are and membership sites. All right. So there's lots of different types. And so I would talk to you about, first of all, what type of course you're wanting to get out there, and really look at your industry and see what the trends are for your industry, and really what the and where you should go first or second. The next thing that we do is we set up time together where I can literally go inside your brain and pull out the content that your audience is most wanting to know about, and put it into a blueprint that you can then take and package into a course, or we can do it for you. I have a full service agency where we create your courses for you. So we can do that as well, or we can teach you how to do it yourself.
So in the midst of all of that, you also would recommend that, okay, once it's put together, hey, I think you should sell this course for this amount. Do you recommend that?
Absolutely. Absolutely. We got to put a price tag on that thing. Okay. And so, yeah, they can, and your audience is welcome to go to, I can give you the website if you want, and they can see exactly how to price their course. They can go to that website and it will tell them exactly, all they have to do is plug in a couple of numbers, and it will tell them exactly how many courses they have to sell at what price in order to be able to meet their financial goal. Okay. And so I put that together because I wanted to make it super, super simple to be able to see, okay, if I have a course and I sell it for $997, in order to make $10,000, I need to sell 10 of those courses. 10, not 100, 10. And who doesn't know 10 people that would be willing to learn from them? Of course, everybody knows at least 10 people, right? So that opens up a whole world for you. And so I put that calculator together because I wanted people to really see just how easy it is to monetize on your knowledge, so that you can spend more time doing the things that you want with the people that you want, so that you can travel, so that you can, pay off student loan debt, so that you can pay for your kids to go to college, so that you can retire early. I mean, who, necessarily wants to stay on their job until they're 65 or 70, whatever the age is? I don't know what it is, but I know I didn't want to do that. And so in 2015, I quit my job, and within 4 months, I had replaced my over 6-figure income. And within the year, I was making multiple 6 figures. Okay. So what I'm saying is that I want your audience to know that this is real, that people are making real money doing it, and it's possible for them too.
Now let's talk about someone like myself. We are in the online space. We a lot of content creators like myself that maybe want to package a course with someone like you. Now, would you recommend the online course, or which one would you recommend to people like myself?
Yeah,
who are in that space.
Yeah, perfect question. So most of your audience is online. So I love the idea for you to create an online course that teaches people what they most want to know from you. And I would suspect that quite a number of people in your audience would love to understand how you put together this amazing network, how you were able to bring together all of these people under one umbrella topic. How did you come up with your messaging? How did you attract so many people? How were you able to come up with your topics and what you're talking about? How are you able to attract sponsors? How are you able to do all these things, right? And you can package that up for the people who really want to understand how to become the next Phillip Scott, how to do this, right? So for you, I would definitely recommend putting together an online course that you can offer right here to your audience for those who want to take the knowledge that you're sharing with them on a consistent basis and take it to the next level. So definitely an online course.
Yeah, and that's something that sounds very good, because it's definitely, you know, a wealth of knowledge that I have just over the years, and I couldn't really get on here and just say it all, but you know, if you want to take detail and go into that, yeah, course sounds, you know, very good. And you know, the people who will be watching this, you know, video in this interview, if you would like us to make a course to help you on your journey, let us know, that because you can make that decision for us, and then we have to say, Kat, we need a course.
And I can help you with that. I can help you with that. I mean, seriously, I meet so many amazing people of all different niches. I mean, I have, you know, one of my clients, she is a personal stylist. And when she came to me, she was working in corporate, and people just said, "Hey, I love the way you dress." And she said, "Kat, I want to build a course on personal style and helping people with that." And we built her course, and within 13 days, she had made the exact amount of dollars in thousands. She had made $13,000 in 13 days. And then following that, over the next 5 days, she had made another $7,000. And she was literally amazed, Phillip, at just how people took to her course and wanted her course. She had no idea that so many people would want her course. And now she has already put in her notice, and she is quitting her job this month. Okay. So you know, this is just a really exciting time to be good at what you do and to know so much about what it is that you've been doing for the last 10 or 20 years.
Right. And for us, you know, for me, I'm trying to, you know, I'm doing all my research, getting acclimated, you know, definitely on the motherland, and, you know, doing things like that, having, like you say, the extra income, you can go do more projects on the motherland. And even just that alone, like, 'cause some people don't even understand how you get prepared to even travel, you know, to do things like that. You know, when you get there, what you should do, because people has like 1,000 questions and you want to answer them all, but you can't. So just as you talking, I'm coming up with ideas for courses for simple things, you know.
And that is exactly how it works, Phillip. I'm telling you, I work with people. I've got one client, she's a wedding planner, and she came to me. She had one course in her head, and now she's got 3 courses that we've done for her, because she's like, "Oh, I can teach this, and I can do this, and I can do this," right? And so now she's teaching all these people all these different things, right? And so that's how it goes. Yeah, you can definitely teach people what to do, where to go over in Africa. And wouldn't it be amazing if for everybody who asks you, and you probably have dozens, if not hundreds of people ask you about that, right, Phillip?
Right.
How amazing would it have been if you could just say, "You know what? Go to my website, or here's my link, go right here and take this course. And this is going to give you everything that you need in order to be prepared for what you need to do. Plus, I'm giving you some behind the scenes, and I'm showing you some special interviews, and I'm giving you some special worksheets and places you should go and things you should do." And they're going to be like, "Oh my God, that's amazing," because of all of your experience. That's why they're going to pay you. Right. So some people ask me, Phillip, and they'll say, "Well, Kat, why would they pay me if they could just go Google it, if they could just go on YouTube and find it or whatever?" And I'm saying, listen to me. People want to hear from everyday people that they know, who are in their network. That is who they want to buy from, because you are the trusted source, not 89 billion responses that they're going to get from Google. They want to hear from you, and they want to get it in one place, and that's why they're going to pay you.
Yeah, and like I said, that sounds like, you know, awesome, and a lot of opportunity for, you know, like I say, even people in this, you know, space that we're in, because it's definitely a wealth of knowledge, you know, with people. And what I've, like I said, I noticed before, people just want to hear regular people speak on these issues and topics, and maybe, you know, someone that they have grown to like or grown to trust their, you know, their word on some things and what they present. So, you know, Kat, what you have is a awesome, very, very awesome thing. because, you know, like a wealth of knowledge sometimes could also ease fears to a certain degree.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Fear is it's such a paralyzing thing. And if there's anything that we can do to, to help people to get past that fear, I think we should definitely do it. And one of the things that I consider my personal mission is to be that that one face, right? Because there aren't very many people who look like me doing what I do, helping especially the African American community and African community, just people of color in general, to see that there is a resource that understands how to reach our market and how to talk to them and what content to develop into a course that speaks to that demographic. And so I consider it a privilege and an honor to be able to be a part of that.
And, you know, it's great that you are a part of that. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because, you know, a lot of times we feel sometimes in our community, we don't know a whole lot. We don't have access, but we do have people that have a wealth of knowledge in our community. It's just them coming to the forefront, even bringing people like you to the show to let people know that, hey, Kat's here to put a course together for you, no matter what you're doing. You know, like, for instance, my wife's a baker, and if she's had classes before, so she could possibly go to you and do a course on fondant, or a course on, you know, baking a certain way. So, I mean, it's a wealth of knowledge that you have, which, you know, we all definitely need and appreciate.
Well, I'll tell you, I have a client. She's here in Atlanta. She and her husband, the Weidmans, they came to me about 3 or 4 years ago, and they wanted to create a program to teach everyday cooks how to go from cooking in their kitchen to commercial cooking. And we did that, and it was amazing. She has taught literally hundreds of people how to do it now through her online coaching program. So yeah, your wife is in a perfect position. People would love, I mean, the cooking niche is huge. It is absolutely huge. So yes, absolutely, she could teach people through her online program how to actually do that, and it would be amazing.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna run that by her. So Kat, you know, people get excited right now and say, okay, well, I definitely want to find out more about this, or how to even do this. So where would people go to get in contact with you to start the process of, you know, getting some time with you to talk about their course?
Yes, so I would love it. They can get in touch with me through katteach.me/book-me-kat. All right, and I can give you that link. I'll put it right here in the comment section here. Hopefully you'll get a chance to see that. All right, so that's Kat, KATTEACH.me/book-me-kat. Okay. And they can set up some time with me and talk about their course, and we can get it out of their head and into the hands of the people that need it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know, make sure that you do contact Kat. And the reason why you need to do this is because some of you are sitting on a wealth of knowledge, and you need to monetize your knowledge. Okay. Some knowledge you have come from life. Some, it can come from bad experiences. But hey, for instance, I could even go to her and say, hey, I want to create a course for men going through divorce, because I know every aspect of it. It's knowledge like that
Absolutely.
that you need. So Kat is kind of person to help you package it, because sometimes you don't have to have all the information. You just give it to a person and know what they're doing, and then they can put it together for you. So, you know, Kat, we definitely thank you for coming to the show today to speak about course building, because a lot of us, you know, heard about it, but we never had anyone that can actually do it, and we greatly appreciate that.
Well, I am so glad to be here, and I thank you so much for having me. And I am happy to help, because I truly believe that there is someone somewhere privately praying that you will teach them, and not me and not anybody else, that they are looking for you to teach them. And you would be amazed that once you offer it, You'll be amazed at how many people are so grateful and the lives that you will change because you stepped out and said, you know what, I'm not going to die with the knowledge in my head. Yeah, I'm going to have a legacy. I'm going to put this out into the world and plant seeds where it's going to grow and flourish. And so, you know, anytime I have an opportunity to share with your audience or others the importance of building a legacy and leaving a legacy, I'm happy to do so. So thank you so much for having me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure once again you go to Kat's website, check it out, book some time with her so she could help you out. Remember, when you have something that you want to possibly, you know, put out there to the world, you know, you got to invest in yourself. You know, whatever her prices are is what it is, but invest into yourself, especially when you know it can come back to you. So, you know, Kat, you have a blessed day.
Thank you so much, Phillip. Appreciate it.